Hello. Hope you're doing well. And if not, I at least hope that your night improves. I see, though, that the affirmation bot is coming for the jugular, so... That's nice. Gotta love when it does that, huh?
All potatoes are good potatoes.
I mean, I was about to say even rotten potatoes, but vodka, so you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Thank you for the resub, by the way, Adam. Okay, let's see. Is it gonna replay the alert? Yes, yes it is.
All potatoes are good potatoes.
There we go. Replayed the alert for you, just to remind us all that all potatoes are good potatoes. Again. Uh-huh. Just like, did I fucking stutter, bitch? Alright, you know what? Fuck it. We're using this one right now. Yep. I love this Oracle deck, by the way. It's great. I haven't used it yet on stream, so we're going to tonight. Alrighty. Yeah, I wasn't initially planning on streaming tonight. I was just chilling today. Adam and I watched the third season of Squid Games today. And yeah, it's pretty sad actually. Like, more sad than it usually is, so. Oof. Oh, I just realized I forgot to put on my rings. I keep my rings, right here on my, the base of my monitor. Okay. And then, yeah, while we were watching that, I was doodling, and I doodled another idea for an emote that I've had for a while that I would like to make once I actually get a slot for it. Because I don't want to replace any of the ones that I have right now, because they're they're great. So, no. But yeah. I decided to go get some food really quick and get ready to stream because I felt like it. So. Oh yeah, that also reminds me. Oopsie. Hold on. There we go. I almost forgot to post the notification. There we go. I'm totally great at doing this, guys, yeah. Alrighty. Let's see. What message that I have saved from it? Okay. So this one legitimately just popped out straight sideways. So but it wants to be upright. But there is that element there of the reversal in there as well. And this, because of course we got strength and we have temperance. Because of course we fucking do. Of course we fucking do. Alrighty. So, the message for this is essentially, things might not really be, you know, so great right now, but, keep holding on and keep seeing this through. Okay? More than anything, keep holding on and keep having patience as you wait for things to shift and things to change, okay? And as much of a struggle as it may be right now to actually muster the muster the energy to spend time with them, or as much as it may feel, you know, like as much as it may make you feel guilty to go do so, make sure you're taking time to actually spend time with like friends and those that matter to you, okay? Make sure you make time to have fun and spend time with others, because the situation isn't something that you have to deal with alone, okay? Nor is it something that you have to suffer through alone. To help carry you through this trying situation, make sure you're doing things to help keep yourself grounded, such as, you know, going and having fun with friends. Spending time around others. Doing fun shit together. Being goofballs together. Okay? That's what friends are supposed to be there for, is to help carry you through those difficult moments. Even if they may not be able to actually help you do anything about those moments, they're there for support. To lift your spirits. Okay? And even if it's something that you're doing alone, okay? Like, take time to have fun, okay? Making sure that you're giving yourself time to enjoy yourself also helps bolster you, replenish you, so that you can keep carrying yourself through this, okay? Alrighty. There we go. Dance. Reversed. Do you want to stay reversed? I guess maybe that means we'll check both. So let's just read the entire thing. Thanks. Oh. Dance. Suspiria is the movie, the horror movie that the art on this card and the entry for this card is centered around. Suspiria, directed by Dario Argento in 1977. Bad luck isn't brought by broken mirrors, but broken minds. For all its startling beauty, dance practice at the highest level can be uncompromisingly brutal. An assault on the bodies and minds of the dancers, delivered by teachers who are akin to a coven of sadists. Yeah, like, dance and like ballet and those sort of things can be very, very brutal indeed. It's a fallacy that art must come from suffering. But if a pursuit does prove difficult in the extreme, look for a lesson in the difficulty itself. Well. Well. The upright for this is find inspiration in the commitment of others. And the reversed here is let your own creative impulses color your activities. Well, okay then. Oh. Need to readjust myself here. There you go. Also, hello, egg. Well, like it says in that card there. If a pursuit does prove difficult in the extreme, look for a lesson in the difficulty itself. This might just be testing commitment. So, and also, hello, Kels. What'd you get for dinner? Egg. Funnily enough, I had eggs for dinner. I made a couple eggs before getting ready for stream. Oh hell yeah, that sounds delicious. That sounds fucking delicious. But yeah, I hope that message helped for whoever needed to hear it. Alrighty. Let's do another one, yeah? Alrighty. What else you got to do this? Got another one that's straight sideways. And then we got that one. And that one apparently. Hecky. Your tattoo looks awesome. You're still turning kind of mostly sideways. Thank you. Goodness. What's this one? The Emperor, huh? You're coming out a little bit too much recently there, sir. And apparently it wants to be upright. But there is a bit of that reversal energy coming in here as well, which is why it chose to be sideways initially. Very obviously so. Thank you, Egg. Thank you. I haven't heard that song in so long, too. Hi, Ro. I hope you're doing well. So, there is that, that Emperor reversal energy as well that was being called on, but it does want to be mostly upright. So that reversal energy with the Emperor essentially saying, you know, you know, current power structures might make it hard to see a point towards doing anything and working towards those goals, okay? But absolutely do not fucking let those things get you down, okay? Do not let that stop you from pursuing the things that you want to, especially those creative pursuits, okay? Do not let it get in your way. Unfortunately, there is a lot of things that are outside of your control. So, instead, focus on the things you can control, okay? Focus on the things you can control. Which is the upright of that Emperor energy, okay? Focus on what it is that you can control, okay? and pursue those creative ideas here, okay? Let that passion guide you. Let that sense of curiosity and inspiration guide you, okay? And do it as bravely and as boldly and as loudly as you fucking can. Okay? Because look at that figure on that card there. Do you think they give a fuck? Do they look like they give a fuck? No. They don't. Okay? Keep yourself open to the possibility that things can go better than you expect them to, okay? Don't make up your mind and close yourself off to the possibility of that, okay? By telling yourself that it's only going to go one way. There's no point to it anyway, because the world's gone to shit anyway, so who gives a fuck? No, that's even more of a fucking reason to go after it, actually. If you don't have that much time left anyway, who fucking cares? Do it. Yeah. Of course you want to make sure that you're not pushing yourself too far, but you know, take those ideas, refine them a little bit, and do it when you have the energy to. Don't overextend yourself. Oof. Curse reversed, huh? Yeah. I already know what the movie is for this. It's the Japanese movie that The Ring was inspired by. The Japanese movie, the original, is called Ringu. Ringu, directed by Hideo Nakata in 1998. Everyone's fear just takes on a life of its own. How does a curse begin, and how does it spread? The deeper and darker the well of emotions from which it springs, the more powerfully transmissible it can become. Why not pop in the tape and press play? Sometimes we secretly welcome the worst. Uh-huh. You don't say. But are we ready to do what we must before it comes crawling for us? The reversed message for this is see for yourself. Satisfy your curiosity. In other words, don't make up your mind and tell yourself, like, don't tell yourself that it can only go one way and make up your mind already based on that, because you won't know until you try. Alrighty. I like how those were like super fucking simple messages. Once again, not only have I finished one collective in the first 30 minutes of streaming, I finished two I think that's the quickest it's ever fucking been. They're just like, no. We have things to say. We're not fucking around anymore. So here it is. Alrighty. Anyway, queue is now open. Adam, did you really fucking forget again? It's been a week, bro. You good there, my dude? Nice. Alright. I'll just sit upstairs, pose. Ooh. Okay. Are you ready, Bree? Alright. Let's see what we have for you. Okay, then. Interesting. You can tell that that card is printed off center or cut off center. It's cut off center. Interesting. Okay, what's sideways here? It's the Six of Swords. Okay. That one shows a very clear direction. This one... Okay, that's the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups reversed. Okay. Very interesting. So, with this, like, this one also has that reversal energy being called on a little bit as well, which is essentially saying to me that there's kind of a stuckness here. A bit of just like getting stuck on something and kind of getting stuck in the past a little bit here, and being unable to move on with something, okay, that's causing you to kind of be a bit ungrounded here. And it's making you want to give up, making you feel like you should abandon these things that, you know, you're working towards, or a specific thing that you're working towards, because you feel like there isn't any point in continuing with it, okay? But the key part here is to continue working through things and releasing them, okay? Leave behind what no longer fits. Leave behind what no longer serves, like, serves your best interests, your best good here, okay? Leave that behind. Leave behind what no longer serves you. Okay? And move on to better, brighter shores, okay? And if you're curious, no, giving up is not the solution. Walking away is not the solution. Abandoning those things is not the solution. And if you yourself are kind of dealing with feelings of abandonment, remember that there are still so many people beside you. Well, what's causing you to get stuck here? What are you stuck on? What's that self-limiting belief that's essentially keeping you stuck here? Feeling like you're ready to give up. And also, if you know there are multiple things that are no longer serving you, the answer is yes. All of them. Release all of them if you know they're no longer serving you, they're no longer helping you, and they're only holding you back. Okay, I guess we'll take both of those. Flames Underworld and Moon Overworld. Oh boy. Flames. Theme is unfairness. Underworld keywords are defiance, hope, inheritance, restitution, and retreat. Flames is the card of injustice, representing circumstances in which power is used to cause suffering. These systems of harm and oppression are symbolized by a giant flame-wreathed snake, its vast and tangled body reflecting the complex and interconnected legacy of injustices borne out over the ages. The fire that engulfs it demonstrates not only the harm that comes from the improper use of power, but also how oppressive structures are ultimately self-consuming. Power is never stable, and those who hold it would be wise to exercise it fairly, lest it become their ruin. A single firefly, bathed in resplendent light, streaks away from the monstrosity. Its flight is an act of defiance against the serpent's will, but the outcome of its escape is unclear. We may become aware of injustice, but this alone is not enough. We must strive to challenge and dismantle the unjust power structures that influence our lives, or the flames will consume us. So this is kind of going back to that first collective there. Or was it the second? Whichever one was the one that had the Emperor. It was the second, wasn't it? The second. Okay? Do not let those oppressive systems get in your way. Do not let them keep you from being who you are. Okay? Because they can go fuck themselves. And sometimes rules are made to be broken. Okay? Sometimes they're made to be broken. Underworld questions are: 1. What obstacles are in your way? Huh. 2. What can you do to make amends for the harm you have caused, intentionally or not? 3. How can you challenge your biases? 4. In what ways can you care for yourself when faced with injustice? 5. How can you kindle hope in yourself and others? Also, hello, my baba. I hope you're doing well. Moon. Theme is escapism. Oh, bye. Overworld keywords are distraction, dream, entertainment, fantasy, and leisure. The moon watches like a giant eye as the central figure cradles a fish in a bubble. Did I really just like scratch myself with the corner of this fucking booklet? Ouch. Yeah, I definitely scratched myself a little bit there. Whoopsie. Anyway, the moon watches like a giant eye as the central figure cradles a fish in a bubble. It controls the ebb and flow of the sea, which is fickle, but its tides are predictable. The tides swirl around the moon, representing the endless and contradictory possibilities. Though there may be things you want with all your heart, wishing alone won't make it real. Huh. That thing that I say a lot, huh? That's been coming up a lot lately? You mean that? When the mundanities of daily life become boring, or when you are caught off guard by an unpleasant surprise, there's little harm in escaping to your dreams for a while. But be careful not to languish there too long. The light of the moon is beautiful, but it is only a reflection of sunlight. Remember to wake up and enjoy reality too. So, remember not to spend too long in the dark. Okay? You gotta step out into the light, into the sun, at some point. You can't keep hiding. Overworld questions are: 1. What is something relaxing that you can do for yourself today? 2. What is distracting you from your goal? 3. What is the most fantastical outcome you can imagine for your situation? 4. What truly brings you joy? How can you find more time for it? And 5. Is there something new you want to try? So, yeah. This is kind of going back to the first collective there about doing things for fun. Okay then. Attune to your needs. Oh my fucking god. The cards are legitimately just like, oi bitch, care for yourself, motherfucker. Oh, I love that now that I have a desk, you can actually see how fucking energetic the cards fly out sometimes. And also, key part of this, don't feel guilty for it. Okay? No guilt, no shame. Release that shit. Anyway, I hope that message helps. Yeah. So, find what does. Find what does help. What helps replenish you and restore you, okay? Even if that means taking a break from things that can, like, temporarily. From the things that you can. You can walk away if you need to. Okay? Just remember that's not the end. It's temporary. And that's currently what I've been doing for, you know, past 2-ish months now. Which is why I haven't been streaming as much. I had to take a break from this. I needed to create distance so that I could actually just care for myself and not get overwhelmed by everything and just let the anxiety get the better of me. And I'm doing better now. But it's not perfect, and there are still some things that I do need to just kind of continue working through, but I'm doing my best to actually just, you know, take time for myself and not put pressure on myself to just conform to a very rigid schedule, which just doesn't work for me. So, I noticed that you really like this deck, by the way, Bree. And I would say, when you can, consider getting it for yourself. Because this deck does really, really like you. Okay? It fits well. This is made by a gay man, by the way. So it's very, there's a lot of representation in this deck. There are legitimately, in fact, 4 versions of the Lovers card. There's man and woman, or masculine presenting and feminine presenting, masculine presenting and masculine presenting, feminine presenting and feminine presenting, and non-binary. And it's your choice which Lovers card you put in. Like, I've noticed, like, every time you choose this deck clicks really well. Always. So, this deck would be a good fit for you. Yeah. Plus, the box is pretty. It's not showing up too well here. Well, you can kind of see it there. The box is actually holographic. You can kind of see it there. The cards aren't, but the box is. It's very subtle too, and it's very pretty. But yes, this is made by an artist who goes by the name of Trungles. And they happen to be queer, so their art is very diverse. So Oof. Okay, Egg. It's your turn. So what decks would you like? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Are you ready? Alrighty. Let me take a drink really quick. Alright. Let's see what we got for you tonight, Egg. Okay. Guess that one's to be reversed. So we have the Seven of Globes. Yeah, I recognize that immediately. The Seven of Globes, which is the Seven of Pentacles or Seven of Coins in this deck. The Magi reversed. And the Seeker of Daggers reversed, which is the page, if I remember correctly. I should actually verify that. Excuse? Excuse? Okay. Yes, it is the page. The Seeker of Daggers reversed, which is the Page of Swords. Alright. There's definitely, there's definitely just kind of this lack of belief in yourself here with the Magi reversed. The Magi is the magician, by the way. Forgot to mention that. That's the magician in this deck. For anyone who doesn't know this deck, it's the magician. So there's definitely a lack of belief in yourself. Just kind of feeling like, you know, the things that you're seeking here, the things that you're trying to accomplish, that you're trying to create here, aren't possible, okay? But you need to have faith in this, okay? Have faith in this. Have faith in yourself, okay? Don't make up your mind already and tell yourself that this is only ever going to go one way, okay? There may be a lot of uncertainty and a lack of clarity here, okay? And obstacles that may be presenting themselves here to yourself here right now, okay? But right now you're being asked to reflect, okay? Reflect. Reflect on things. See what isn't working about the situation. And try to see if you can find any other solutions to this, okay? Are there any other options that you haven't explored yet? Because you didn't realize they were there, or you're afraid to explore them, perhaps. Don't discount any option quite yet, okay? You won't know until it comes time to actually try. So keep your mind and like keep an open mind and just keep yourself open to all the possibilities here, okay? Don't close yourself off just yet. Okay? But yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Death. I love the art on this card. It's called lenticular printing, actually. When we become Death's lover, we receive the gift of transformation every day. We learn to climb into the hollows within us, to listen to the wounds that have spent years shouting into the wind. We can lay down and let ourselves feel, sending our fears out in body bags, taking a hatchet to the false roots that have been holding us back. Death asks you to get comfortable letting go. We create so much resistance around this process because we are afraid of change. We don't want to let go of these pieces within us, these stories we tell ourselves, these patterns that keep us safe. Understand that there will always be waxing and waning, grief and acceptance. Try to live in each feeling while also appreciating them as being fleeting. The more dedicated we are to our healing, the easier it gets. We acclimate to the constancy of change, the ever-unfolding nature of truth continually becoming clearer with each death. Okay. Keyword here being change and also healing. Okay. What isn't working now might change in the future. Okay. But make sure that you're not closing yourself off by telling yourself that nothing is ever going to work and that nothing about the situation is ever going to change. Okay? Let's see. Oh. Be clear on your wishes. So get clear about what it is that you want here, okay? Which is going in line with that message of reflection here and that feeling of uncertainty and lack of clarity and like direction here. Yeah. Just again, make sure that you're releasing those things. Release the things that aren't working, okay? This is about refinement, okay? Refining that idea of what it is that you want, okay? Oh, so welcome back, Adam. Yeah. Both readings this week, I feel like, have been. So, what may seem like a dead end right now might shift in the future, okay? So don't... Yes. The other reading, like on Thursday. But yeah, I hope that message helps. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm an impatient fucker too, so. Well, I can be, anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Just make sure that you're, you know, giving yourself time to rest as well. Make sure you're not pushing yourself too hard. Pushing yourself too hard also isn't gonna help things any. Yeah, it can feel like that a lot sometimes. I know I felt like that a lot. Like, as I was waiting for, you know, like, things to happen in regards to my own move and like finding a place. I fucking hated feeling that way, but the option presented itself to me very, very obviously and very, very clearly. In a way that I couldn't miss. And that was definitely really hard on myself. Because I felt like I should be doing more. I felt like I should be constantly searching. Trying to find, like, places and, like, trying to find jobs or something. But, like... It's not, you know, like, you know... You're in control of the job market or, you know... apartment listings or any of that, so it's not like you can make it happen any faster. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yes, my baba. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah. Yeah, like, small steps are still steps. It's still progress. Like, I essentially, like, I created, just to, like, help myself keep on top of, like, things. I created, like, a little to-do list of sorts. I literally just made it a goal to like spend at least like 5 minutes every day, if I can, towards cleaning or like some household task that I need to do. Because like, sometimes that's all you can do, man. Something is still better than nothing. Also, thank you for the reminder, Ro, to hydrate and stretch. Right before you sent that, actually, I took a sip of water, so we're good. Yeah. I've definitely been doing that a lot less. Like a few months ago is when I like stopped. It was actually towards the beginning of the year. I made it a goal to just kind of remove social media, like just like get rid of certain social media accounts and just like not use certain social media that I didn't want to get rid of the account on, like Reddit. I don't go on Reddit anymore at all because Reddit's a cesspool. Twitter was deleted long ago, and I only check in on Blue Sky occasionally. So, but yeah. There's there's only one thing I use Reddit for, and it's not something I use regularly. In my eyes, there's really only one thing that Reddit is good for anymore these days, and it starts with a P. So, you know. Absolutely. I look for potatoes. And philosophy, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. Dude, I would laugh if that was actually a subreddit. That would be fucking hilarious. If it's not one, it needs to become one. Just post pictures or facts about potatoes like every fucking day. It would be fantastic. Or just make posts about your love for potatoes. Oh my fucking god, it is. Because of course it is. If you can think it, there's a subreddit about it. Please tell me that's exactly what it is. It's just pictures and discussions about potatoes. Awesome. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm just there for the potato content. You think they've modernized that yet into only farms? That's awesome. Adam, that's awesome. Oh my god. Also, what decks would you like, Adam? Oh my goodness. Ouch. Darn hiccups, man. Oh, that's great. I'm surprised you're not going with the Thera-pets, Adam. Backwards. Whoopsie. I'm supposed to go this way. These are like 2 extra cards. One's just like a little message from the artist, the creator of this deck, and the other one is an alternate art for the Ten of Swords and actually how this deck started. They made this as an art piece that they posted. And this spawned the entire deck. The idea for the entire deck. Which, it's a fitting message for the Ten of Swords. Yeah, that's often how those Ten of Swords moments make you feel. Just completely fucking defeated, where all you can do is just lie down in bed and doom scroll. And you just lie to yourself and tell yourself, everything is fine, I'm fine, I don't need help. I'm good. Nothing's wrong. Okay, are you ready, Adam? Oh, these cards are still stiff. Very sturdy cards. See what we got for you, Adam. Oh, okay. I guess you get an extra card. Me. Fucking hiccups. Okay. Card 1. Oh boy. Card 2. Uh-huh. Oh. Yeah, okay. I guess that one just wants to stay reversed. But it's calling on these two landed like side. This one landed sideways, this one landed mostly sideways. This one just kind of wants to be reversed, and this one chose reversed. So the uprights of both of these are being called on here too. You got the Lovers. You got Death reversed. 3 of Pentacles reversed. And Knight of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So, there's still things... Yeah. This has been coming up a few times recently. I'm sure you've noticed it in the readings for membership on Coffee. It's come up recently, and yeah. I'm sure you kind of know what that one's about. In a sense. There are... You've been dealing with a lot of, like, past issues and stuff. Past connections. And, like, things that went wrong with those. And dwelling on those past mistakes a lot here, okay? And... there's a need here for some communication. There is an element of communication with that Lover's card, but this is also just about those relationships here, okay? You know, like pretty significant ones, obviously, with the Lover's card, okay? And there's essentially just kind of a resistance to change here with that Death reversed card, okay? There's a need here to work together with others, but it's something that you're still not quite doing because you're not really communicating much about what it is that's going on, okay? If you want to embrace this change and actually get it moving, this is something that you need to be focusing on actually doing, okay? Communicating. Communicate what's wrong with you. Communicate what's going on, okay? Accept help and work with others, okay? This isn't something that you have to be doing alone, nor is it something that you should be doing alone, okay? If you want to see that progress, okay, keep making those small changes. Otherwise, it's just going to stay stagnated. Okay. Keep taking those small steps. Keep making those small changes. This isn't something that has to be an immediate overnight change, okay? And change doesn't happen like that. It is small incremental steps, okay? So, don't get too, like, in your head about it. Don't be too hard on yourself about it if you feel like not enough has happened. Okay? Actually, there we go. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting that you get the Uranus card when Uranus literally just shifted into Gemini about a week ago. Okay. So we have Black Moon, Lilith, and Capricorn, elevated status, and Uranus, spark of genius and ascension. Black Moon, Lilith, and Capricorn, elevated status. Imposter syndrome is creeping in, and you are doubting your accomplishments. The cosmos wants you to let go of insecurities and have faith in yourself. When this card shows up, the opportunity to level up and gain recognition is well on its way. Don't let fear self-sabotage what's to come. Break the glass ceiling and shift the structures that are holding you down. Capricorn is a cardinal earth sign symbolized by the sea goat, which exudes leadership, status, structure, hierarchy, tradition, and power. Ruled by cosmic disciplinarian Saturn, Capricorn represents the patriarch and authority. Black Moon, Lilith, in Capricorn sparks rebellion against traditional and oppressive structures. Madam C.J. Walker, a natal Black Moon, Lilith, in Capricorn, broke down systemic barriers of the oppression as the first Black multimillionaire by building a hair product empire in the early 1900s. Black Moon, Lilith, in Capricorn paves a unique path upward. Every time you achieve or gain the status you desire, there is always someone or something there to overshadow you. As a result, you can build up fear around your own power. The key is to step into a leadership role in your personal and professional life without apology. Your reality will shift once you release the limits on yourself, not the other way around. Dark Divine Feminine Shadow Work. It's time to release attachment around power and recognition. Instead, align with your soul's purpose. This will make you more magnetic versus repelling the opportunities that materialize for you. Dark Divine Masculine Shadow Work. And again, feminine and masculine in this term are not just male and female, or man and woman. Dark Divine Masculine Shadow Work. Control can be a toxic masculine trait. In fact, the best way to alchemize this shadow is to provide stability and security to those around you. Where have you not supported the feminine energy in your life? The affirmation here is what or who has questioned your authority. It's time to challenge imposter syndrome. We're just going in line with that message. Again, a feeling like nothing is happening. Okay. Like, I do get the sense that they're, like, it's a step in the right direction, okay? It's a step in the right direction. Okay. Things are beginning to shift. But it's something that you have to keep moving forward with, okay? And telling yourself that it's not working, that it's not doing anything, and just giving up, not gonna help. Uranus. Spark of Genius and Ascension. When this card shows up, expect the unexpected. A shakeup is coming to bring change in your life. Uranus is indicating that something or someone is keeping you stuck. Now, the universe is making the move for you. Where have you felt misaligned? Uranus teaches us to embrace unpredictability and change. Uranus is the planet of shocks, surprises, and genius. It has the potential to shock people into higher states of consciousness through extraordinary events. In ancient Roman mythology, Uranus was the sky. It's the planetary ruler of the air sign of Aquarius, known for its innovative and opinionated approach to life. It's a generational planet that spends about 7 years in one sign and takes 84 years to orbit the sun. Similar age groups share the Uranus sign. In your natal chart, Uranus can indicate the spark of genius you have. In your natal chart, Uranus can indicate the spark of genius you have to lend the collective unconsciousness. Without Uranus, we would not awaken, innovate, and ascend. Match your sign in the following list to find your spark. I don't remember what yours is. But your affirmation here is: a sudden change is coming to electrify your reality. A new beginning is on its way. I show up for the world around me and create a positive impact however I am able. And sometimes that just means showing up for yourself. So show up for yourself. Embrace the change. Embrace your healing. You're worth it. I know. Just keep trying. I hope that message helps. Of course. Before I forget, let me go ahead and issue a last call for Q here. I'll leave it open for a bit longer. I'll leave it open until the end of this reading, probably. Maybe. Unless I decide to close it earlier. Hello. Alright. Are you ready, Kels? Okay. Excuse me? Okay. Should we take that one? Okay. I guess it's like, yes. Okay, Six of Cups reversed. King of Cups reversed. And the Page of Cups reversed. Goodness. Goodness. Okay. I also just paid attention to the time, so I should actually close the queue here. So I'm going to give you a few more seconds. If there's anyone who still wants to join the queue, you may still go ahead and do so. I just realized it's going on like 9 o'clock already. Okay, I shall close it. There. So, there's a bit going on here. Okay, there's with the Six of Cups reverse energy, there's definitely, again, and I know this is the thing that's been coming up a bit recently. This is like bringing that energy here of just kind of getting stuck in the past and just like living in the past, okay? And this is kind of like bringing you down emotionally and probably mentally as well. Because those states are, you know, kind of tied together most of the time. If one goes down, the other goes down. So it's just kind of leaving you, you know, like drained emotionally and making you just like feel down and just kind of weighing heavily on you and causing a general imbalance of emotions where you're just kind of letting those insecurities get the best of you. You're letting those intrusive thoughts get the best of you. You're letting that nasty voice in your head get the best of you. And you're just doubting yourself, okay? Don't let these events of the past keep weighing you down, okay? Like, yes, what happened may not have been fair and was shitty, but it's time to move past that. Choose yourself and forgive so that you can move forward with your healing. Okay? It's not forgiving them and giving them a free pass. It's choosing yourself and allowing yourself to heal from the situation. Yeah, just keep doing your best. Okay. We got Lion. Take a deep breath and remember that peace of mind is the key to navigating your current challenges. Okay. Really? The card before that is Leo. Lion. Keywords are courage, determination, and majesty. Take a deep breath and remember that peace of mind is the key to navigating your current challenges. Lions have long been associated with courage, determination, and strength, and when a lion appears in your life, it is to remind you to tap into the depths of your being to rediscover the resilience and fortitude hiding within you. Remaining calm is the way through your challenges now. No matter what you are facing, approaching your situation with compassion and patience will greatly improve your circumstances, while giving in to intense emotions such as rage and victimization could lead to undesirable consequences. Or it's just going to keep you in that pit of depression. It's just going to exhaust you. This card can also be assigned to be more mindful of impulsiveness in general, such as impulsive spending, unnecessary risk-taking, overindulging, and addiction. It might feel good in the moment to give in to these impulses, but the end result will often be destructive. So this is your sign to overcome some of your temptations. Remember that you already have the power within you to face any challenge. Trust yourself. Okay. So, I'm trying to essentially bring those emotions back into balance here is the core of the message. Try to recenter yourself, okay? And try not to get lost in that, like, flood of emotion. Easier said than done, I know. Alright. I actually get to see me finally shuffle this monster of a deck. It can be a bit hard to keep hold of, but it is possible. If you have trouble holding it this way, though, it is easier to hold it this way. Okay. One went all the way over there. Okay. We're gonna get you another one, because I know there's more. There's at least one more in here. But I just love that this is one that popped out here. I mean, we should pull this bitch. Okay. I said at least one more. They said two more. They said two more, apparently. Now, of course, the first one. I know you feel anxious, but you forgot the part where you totally got this. Oh, and also, this one, I forgot to say, it's your weirdness that makes you wonderful. So, celebrate your uniqueness, okay? Don't let those insecurities get the better of you. And also, you got a good boy here who says it's all going to work out fine. So, no hiding yourself out of fear. I know that kind of came along with Bree's message as well. And that one is also definitely present in this a lot as well. Don't hide yourself out of fear. Don't let this past keep you from being yourself, okay? And no matter what's going on in the world right now, don't let it keep you down. Okay? Don't let the fear that they create prevent you from actually being yourself. Yes. Egg. Let me grab that. I mean, I can kind of show you right here, and that should tell you all you need. It's as big as the fucking box. Okay? It's as big as the fucking box. This could almost fit in here, but it doesn't even fit inside this. So. Yeah, and you want to know something even funnier? Even more ridiculous? Well, let me grab it. Let me grab it. You think these are big? $64 pretty thin cards, okay? This is an entire fucking tarot deck the size of the Thera-pets deck. In fact, they might be slightly bigger. It seems. Let's get a comparison here. Are you bigger? They're fucking bigger! Oh my god! They're bigger! This is the Diablo Tarot. They definitely intended this to just be an art piece, but I said fuck that, we're using it as a tarot deck. And this thing is a beast. Look at how thick that thing is. Look at how fucking thick that thing is. I know there are a lot of jokes that could be made right now. Compared to the Thera-pets. Eh. Oh. The hefty bitch. Compared to the Thera-pets. It's quite a bit thicker. I love the Diablo Tarot, though. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah. There are definitely some really, really hefty fucking decks. That was like one thing that they had to address with the Empyrean Tarot as well when they were making it, because the Empyrean Oracle cards are thick. They actually had to thin them out when they made the Empyrean Tarot deck, which unfortunately might be part of the problem as to why they are flawed. Why, like, what did they say, like 20% of them are flawed? And have started separating. It might unfortunately be because they had to make them thinner. Okay. But anyway, Kels, I hope that message helps. Of course. Thank you for stopping by. And also, like the card that's on the bottom here. What's on the top? Both of those are fitting. Alrighty. Which oracle deck could we use for the closing message here? Do we want to use this one again? Or do we want to use something else? We also have this one I haven't used in... Did I ever fucking use this one on stream? I've used it like a few times. It's not one I use very often. This is the Threads of Fate Oracle. We also have Sunstone Oracle, which I'm not sure that I've actually used on stream. Like maybe once, twice. Okay. We shall do Threads of Fate. Yeah. Like, I love this deck. This deck is great. I don't use it a lot, and I love the design. Like, the background is so fucking pretty. Let's go ahead and get into our closing message here, I suppose, then. Alrighty. What do you want to close this out with tonight? If you saw the other card, you'd know why I said fuck. There's one card right over here, like right off camera. It's like literally right on the edge. Oh, okay, this one decided to launch itself over there on the other side. It's the Nine of Swords. It's the Nine of Swords. We got the Ten of Swords over here. I swear to fuck, if you're the Eight of Swords, I'm gonna lose my shit. Okay, so this did come out sideways, but it wants to be in upright position right now. I swear to fuck. Okay. And we have the Nine of Wands reversed. Okay. So, essentially, there is anxieties, fears, worries, and that imposter syndrome, that nasty, harsh inner voice that tells you a bunch of horrible, negative, nasty shit. It's all getting the better of you right now here. And you might also have some external circumstances here that are also kind of adding to this mess here. And it's a bit much. It's feeling overwhelming. It's making you just feel defeated, feeling like you want to give up, just feeling like it's the end, like there's no point in moving forward, because there's nothing here. So why bother? Nothing will ever change, so why bother? And it's time to take a break from things, step away, okay? Disconnect a little bit, give yourself some space and some time to gather yourself again, okay? And let these swords fall away, okay? Don't let them continue to be thorns in your side, continuing to just poke you every time you just move the wrong way, okay? The more you leave them in, the more you leave them in and just move around and try to just work around it, the more they're just going to dig themselves in. Okay? So don't let those get the better of you. Hello. Unfortunately, my queue is closed for the night, but we're doing a quick closing collective real quick, though. Alright. Let's see what's that one's to end. The void, eh? Yeah, that sounds about right for this. Void. The void can be deeply uncomfortable. It is nothing, an emptiness that penetrates all aspects of self. We may feel blank. What we were once passionate about feels cold to us. We may not be able to see or sense anything about where we are going next. We may enter a void after all that we have known is not what we thought it was. It may feel like disbelief. It may feel like you don't have any faith. It may feel like you don't know what is real and what is not. This is the part we must surrender to. This may also indicate a time where you are questioning everything you believe in, or questioning your significance in the world. When you are in the void, you may have an instinct to fill the empty space. Because we can get uncomfortable here, we may miss some of the lessons. We are taught to constantly push forward. The void teaches us to be still and be okay with uncertainty. Trying to escape this space ensures we stay here or return sooner than we would like. You may have an instinct to fill the emptiness, but remind yourself that emptiness is a prayer. Okay. So, also, music just ended. Hold on. There we go. So, don't let these feelings get the better of you, okay? But also, give them a space to exist. Don't try to shove them away. Don't try to avoid them. This is just part of the process, okay? Explore them. See what lies behind them. See what they have to tell you in the moment. Well, how many times does this one come out? This one comes out so fucking much that it became like a thing for a while there when I was using it really frequently to just be like, you don't have to be limited to a blueberry fairy princess. You can be any fucking fruit or anything you want to be. Which is when Adam decided he wanted to be a mango fairy princess. Stop calling yourself garbage. You're a blueberry fairy princess. You are amazing. So. Adam gets this one a lot, actually, funnily enough. So, again, if you don't like blueberries, you can choose to be another fruit. Though some of us are already fruity enough. Oh, you don't want to be a fucking mango fairy princess anymore, Adam? How dare? Oh, yeah. Well, it makes sense, Egg. You know how many fruity motherfuckers there are over here, okay? No, I'm not talking about y'all in the chat. We're nothing but a bunch of fruits over here, okay? Oh, okay. Again, yeah. I know you feel anxious, but you forgot the part where you totally got this. Okay. So, again, don't let these get the better of you. Right? I love that card. Let's find it. Oh, it's the third one from the top, Egg. It's the third one from the top. In between that, we got it's your weirdness that makes you wonderful. So embrace your uniqueness. Stay soft, the world may be cold, but we don't have to be. Which is also fitting. And then we got Mr. President's card. Which is, you are important, you matter. Mr. President being, for those who aren't aware, Mr. President being the name of Egg's kitty. And she is an absolutely adorable kitty. And the cat on that card looks like their cat. So. Oh. But yes, I hope that message helps for whoever needed to hear it. I know that one's definitely applicable to me, for sure. But it's something that's been getting a bit better. So over time, it's something that's been lessening and getting better, which is why I've been, you know, like streaming a little bit more frequently than I usually would. Because I'm in a place where I feel like I'm okay too. Most days, so. They're both stars. It is the same print, in fact. It's just different colors, but they're little stars. The stars are just more visible on this one because the kitty's bigger. We got Galaxy Kitty and Galaxy Elk. There are a lot of animals that have like that similar print. It's a very common print in this deck for some of the animals to have. And it's absolutely adorable. But anyway. With that, it's time for me to call it here. Time for me to go take care of myself and go relax before bed here and just chill. But thank you all for stopping by. Whether you joined the queue, talked in chat, or just lurked, I appreciate you sharing your time with me. I hope to see you all again soon, but bye for now.